Good morning, guys. Mark at Eat Carbs Outdoor YouTube channel asked us to show you our fire kits. And I'm in lockdown, so I made one. This is stuff that's normally in my pocket anyway. I just decided to throw it all together and make a formal kit for this video VR response for Mark. Swiss Army knife. I always have some kind of a blade in my pocket. This is just a really simple Swiss Army knife. You use it for processing tinder, striking a ferro rod, cutting cordage, all the good stuff that you would use a knife for. This is a burlap sack that a friend made me, which, you can see that there, can make pretty darn good tinder. It's basically just jute twine all woven up there. A tin, kind of same size as an Altoids tin, just a different brand. A couple of Ranger bands on there. Ranger bands are good fire starters. They're good for making smoke signals if you needed to get rescued or something. The tin does stay closed without them, but they're a good addition. So then in here, up in the lid, I'll show you everything that's in there in a second, but up in the lid here, I have 2 pieces of waxed cardboard. That came with a takeout box I got for Mother's Day dinner. 2 pieces of that. Fluff that up. Good tinder. Fresnel one's in there. Looks a little dirty, but it's still in its wrapper, and the cardboard should help protect it. This little guy that fell out here is a piece of amadou. It's a really good coal catcher. Catch an ember with that, and then it'll burn, help you start your tinder. They're great with flint and steel. And flint and steel around here is something that I like to do. I always carry this flint striker on my EDC necklace. This is some of that tinder cord too that's got the wax line inside of it. This striker, steel striker, also works as a scraper. Down here you can scrape up and fluff up tinder like amadou, jute twine, whatever, and you can also scrape a ferro rod with it. Around here it's really easy to find things like quartz, old railway ballast rocks, granite. Sparky rots are very easy to find around here, even though we don't have flint. It is possible to find chert, but something like this granite or quartz, you just make a sharp edge on it, strike it with your striker, sparks. Next up, Burt's Bees lip balm. I always have lip balm on. It's a great thing to add to your tinder. It helps, kind of like wax, like regular wax candle. It just helps extend the burn time of your tinder. This is waxed jute twine. Oops. A couple little pieces of fatwood. A tampon. These things have so much cotton in them. You could rip this up and use it for 2-3 fires, depending on your circumstances. These are Yuko stormproof matches wrapped in a little bit of duct tape, which is also fire starter. And the striker pad for that. Little ferro rod that I can strike with my Swiss Army knife, or my striker, or a sharp rock. And finally, a little Bic. That's usually my go-to. I don't expect to be in a survival situation. I need to have a survival fire. I've only ever had to do that twice, but good to have. I use my Bic usually to start my fire starters for my stoves, but that's it, Mark. I hope you enjoyed it. It is not complicated, it's not fancy, but it does fit in my pocket, and I find that if I do put it in a tin or in a bag, it just keeps it from rumbling around, and sometimes my pockets, cargo pockets, stuff goes flying everywhere. So keeping it all together makes sense. This was a fun little project for lockdown. Thank you very much, Mark. Go check out Mark's channel, and I think he's going to put a playlist up of these things. I'm going to make a few more because I'm stuck in lockdown, and what else are you going to do? Have a great day.